if you're not exactly where you want to be in life right now, and you feel like you're just spinning in circles, you're not making any progress, especially in your financial life, which literally drives every other area of your life, then listen up because one simple switch in my mind literally 10x my income in 1 year. And it's not some crazy, mysterious switch that you have to make. It's just one simple switch, and you can do it by taking small actions every single day to live your dream life. And I know because I've done it in 1 year. I went from working as a cook, making $20 per hour, to traveling the world, living in Thailand, Dubai, Mexico City, the US, Maui, Hawaii, all these different places, traveling the world just with this one switch. So if you want to do that too, listen up because my name is Tanner Johansson and I have been doing online sales for the past year. And how I've been able to do it is by this simple mindset switch. This is what I attribute like 80% of my progress to, and I'm going to explain exactly how you can do it too. But if you're in that position where you feel like you're not making progress, you're just trying to scrape pennies, and you're barely getting by, it's likely that you have a scarcity mindset just like I had in this photo right here. And I had a scarcity mindset when it came to money, not when it came to women, as you can see in this picture, only when it came to money. And it was very, very frustrating because I had all my other areas in life sorted except the financial aspect. And it was because I had a scarcity mindset when it came to the finances. Because I was working 60, 70-hour weeks, I was making $2,000 to $3,000 a month, which isn't very much for giving away your entire life for something. And now I work way less, I enjoy my life way more, and I make way more money. All right, so you don't have to work harder, you don't have to work more to make more money. That's just a false fallacy that the people of the world have kind of casted down on us, so that when you're in this position, you just feel like you have to work more and you kind of turn into a slave, in my opinion. And so basically the mindset I had is just I need to save and scrape till I'm rich. I was really scared to invest into myself. I just didn't understand the concept. I didn't understand that putting money into something, knowledge, a mentor, clothes, a better apartment, I didn't understand that these things provide exponential returns. And I didn't really want to spend money on experiences. I didn't want to spend money on ways to better my life. And this was a self-perpetuating loop. And I ended up just not getting the life experiences that I wanted. And I didn't become the type of person I needed to become in order to actually get my life because I was scared to invest into myself. So I wasn't growing into the person that I needed to become. And so the one simple switch I made was just gaining an abundance mindset. And so I changed the core way of how I thought about money overall. All right, so I started investing into myself rather than thinking about investing into stocks, crypto, real estate. I just listened to so many podcasts on how to do that when I did have a scarcity mindset. That I was like, oh, I need to scrape every penny. I need to save 50K from my 9 to 5 this year. And maybe if I do that every single year, someday, maybe I can make enough money to travel, make 10 grand a month. When if I just had invested into myself, I could just use the skills and the knowledge to make that sort of money without having to slave away my life. And that's what I've been able to do. And so I stopped trying to save money and I just started really focusing on generating higher income with my brain and with my knowledge rather than slaving away my life, saving a bunch of money over 10 years and having that money make me money. Now I just have my skills make me money, my brain make me money, my mouth make me money, and it's easy compared to like super laborious work, and I'll never have to worry about money again since I have this skill of sales, which in my opinion is one of the most important skills you can learn as a young guy, especially if you want to create businesses down the road, because sales is the most important skill you need to create any business down the road. So you might as well learn it now, just focus in on one skill, learn that skill, master it, and then down the road, once you have capital, once you've been able to make 10, 20, 30K per month just from this one skill, then you have a lot of velocity to be able to create your own business, and you understand the one most important skill to actually succeed. And so that's just a little side tangent there. And if you want help learning online sales, I do have a mentorship where I help students, and they're absolutely crushing it right now. If you go to my Instagram, you can go to student results in the highlights section, and you can see they're crushing it. One of my students made 14 grand last month, just doing what I'm doing, taking calls online. And so if you want help with that, you can go to my other videos. You can book a call with me below and just see if I can help. But if you just want to get started on changing this mindset for yourself, then what you need to do every single day is just small steps to actually get there. Because it's not really just like you flip the switch and now you just like become, the exact type of person you need to become, and you just like start making all this money. You have to just start small, and you have to start by investing into yourself. So this could be literally anything. It could be books, literally $20 book. It could be your clothes that you wear. Like this is a $150 shirt, and I didn't buy it just because I, want the dopamine rush. I just bought it because I feel good when I'm wearing this shirt, and that increases my confidence, and therefore my life just gets better in every single aspect. And so that's one example of investing into myself. And you can do that too. You can get nicer clothes. You can just look nicer overall. And you can just start by doing that. And start investing into mentors, start investing into stuff that costs a lot more, but that will get you much, much higher returns. The more money you spend investing into yourself, the more money that's going to flow back. And that's one aspect of having an abundance mindset, is just having faith that if you invest into yourself, you're going to put the work in, you're going to apply the knowledge, and you know that money is going to come back to you either way, so you're not worried about spending that sort of money. And that is literally the definition of an abundance mindset. Because if you're worried about spending, money on yourself, that's literally the definition of a scarcity mindset, because you're worried that money isn't going to come back. And so you just have to put money out there, having faith that it's going to come back. And you need to realize that there are literally people right now, your exact age, that started off exactly where you started with the same resources, that probably make your yearly salary in 1 week, even 1 day. And so there's levels to the game, and the only difference between you and the person that makes your yearly salary in 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, whatever it may be, the only difference is the knowledge that they have and how they actually apply that, because they've invested into themselves. They've met people that told them things that have allowed them to make your yearly salary in 1 week. They're not Albert Einsteins. They don't work 24 hours a day. They probably work less than you, but with the knowledge they have, they make 10 times as much as you. And so in order to actually get there, you have to learn to face the fear of taking a risk. The fear is never going to go away. You just have to learn to work through that and have faith that it's going to work out in the end. And for you right now, if you're not where you want to be, the real risk is not taking a risk at all. Just to put that into frame. And so, like I said, abundance mindset is knowing it will come back eventually, and just trusting yourself enough to know that you'll make it work no matter what. And so, if you guys want to do this as well, I do have a free course. You can go and link in the bio, but make sure you check out my other videos on remote sales, and make sure you subscribe. Like 90% of you aren't subscribed, and I'm dropping the free sauce for you. This is literally how I have been able to change my life here for you right now. And so all you guys have to do is actually apply this knowledge just by starting to invest in yourself. Just start to do that, and your whole life will change. Just watch.